Hi all, welcome to a Let's Try, I guess. Normally I do Let's Blindly Tries, but in this case I've been playing a little bit, getting a feel for the game, trying to figure out what was going on. This is Ancient Space. It's a new game. Paradox is the publisher, so the guys that do EU4, etc. But it is a game by, excuse me, I've lost it, Creative Forge Games. There we go. Not going completely crazy. It is, when I first saw it, my initial reaction was, oh my gosh, it's a new Homeworld. I was really excited. I loved Homeworld. Don't think that's what this is really doing. The first flavor, I've played it for about an hour now, gives me the feel of a little bit of Homeworld and sort of the space combat-y thing. A little bit of our real-time strategy without the sort of 3D component. There's some upgrading going on in your more traditional sort of, you know, you got some points basically and you upgrade. So there's a couple different feels here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a skirmish mission. I'll show you that there's an entire game, set of missions you can do. You can have a bunch of different difficulties, hardcore, there's a tutorial, and that allows you so you can upgrade your units over the course of the game, get a feel for them. You can use different officers that give you different abilities to use during the course of your mission. It feels a lot like if you've played a tower defense game, you get like a magic that you get to use a couple times a mission. That's what it feels like. So good and bad. There also you can sort of pick out your missions, what you've done. I've done the first and the second. So I just the tutorial and the first mission. But I'm just going to go into skirmish mode just to show you a few of the mechanics. I will probably lose horribly because I'll be focusing in on trying to show you what's going on. But hopefully that'll give you a picture of what's happening. This is the loading screen. Yep, there we go. Press enter. I will say this uses a decent amount of my graphics card, so I'm streaming with the recording at a pretty low frame rate, unfortunately. So that does hurt it a little bit. But so what you can see here, I'll pause the game. This is our yep. This is the map for Sector 1. There are 3 sectors. We're going to try to destroy all the various bases. What you get are, let's see if I can't scroll in a little bit. It's hard. I found that the controls are nice. The game is pretty, but the controls aren't perfect. So this is our main ship. It's the Ulysses 2. We also have over here the Olympus. I actually don't know what the Olympus does, really. I think it's more of like a battleship, whereas Ulysses is more like a carrier constructor ship, if that really is what you want to think about it. Then we have these rovers. They're sort of like your all-purpose vehicle. They can do some attacking. They can enhance. You can enhance them, upgrade them. They can pick up objects. They can claim stations, and I'll show you stations in a second. We also have, let's see here, these are Corsairs. Actually not a unit I played with yet. So what I played with are the Lancers and the Invaders. Corsairs, where are Corsairs in this? It's a large ship. Ah, it's right here. So it's a nimble assault unit. And basically what happens is each ship has a different size, and they're effective against other sizes. So for instance, let's see here, board. Oh, you can capture with the Corsair. I haven't done that in the basic levels that I've done. So let's pull out here. This is the tactical view. I find that's the best way to reset the camera. Haven't found a good way yet. I know there has to be one, but I haven't done it yet. So I have a Corsair. You can see up here I've got 2 of the rovers. So like this is a large ship. It is good against large, extra large, and bases. Whereas here I could build the Invader, which is small, which is good against L and B, and also good against XL. Or I could build a Lancer, which is good against small and M. So you can enhance and set up minefields. So it's a nice new ability. So there are a lot of abilities that I haven't fully explored. This is the tech in the buildings tree. So what basically you're allowed to do is you can upgrade your tech, and you need the different tech in order to build new kinds of ships, large, extra large, etc. You have 2 main resources. You have energy, which you can get at a certain pace, and then also you have the tritium, which you need for more higher end things, basically. And then you need replicates. That allows you to increase your number of ships you're holding, you control. So far, I've only played up to a point where I can get 9. I assume there are more, but I just haven't run into it yet. There are also, let's see here, so you have stations here. This one is a secured station, so I could build something here. I could build a detector to detect cloaked units. I could build a repair station, an interdictor, which would disable units, a protector, or artillery and turrets. So various ways to protect it. This is an unoccupied station, but if you notice, it would provide 50 energy and plus 2 replicants. So I can take one of my rovers, I can tell them to secure a station, and I can tell that, so it'll move and secure that station for me, which will help. This here is an already built station. It's artillery, as is this one, sort of guarding this warp point. And this warp point is how I send a ship to Sector 2. Sector 2 is, you can see my enemies right here. Looks like they have 3 bases around here, 3 ships around there. That is off in the middle of nowhere, but unfortunately pretty strong. And then Sector 3, even stronger, so you're going to have to build up a lot of forces in order to do this. Well, you'll notice that it's a little bit, feels like, sort of, you're in a line. You can only go from one wormhole to another. That's how wormhole works and how we posit it works in real life. But what that really means is you're a little bit limited in what you can and can't do, which is sort of sad. I'm going to send this guy over here to go after, not to repair that one. I want you to get that. Command that station. Thank you. So I'm going to unpause the game, let it move for a little bit. We'll start seeing our units move. The 2 rovers go. This Corsair is hanging out. We're going to move it over here. You can see we can go around the entire map. Pause the game again. So basic controls. Q lowers the field vision. E raises it. You can use the WASD keys to move around. You can also use right mouse button to change it that way. Left mouse button doesn't do anything unless you click on something. Clicking on it will do something for you. Let's see here. What else do we got? Area bombardment. You can choose where you're going to bombard. So right now we're playing pretty defensively because we're not actually trying to do much. I'm just trying to explain. Tech tree, you're allowed to upgrade that unlocks these various things for us. So Scout, other ships, Centurion, Javelin, Bloodhound, and I will readily admit I've not played through all of these, so I don't know what all the ships do. I've only played the first couple of missions, as you saw earlier in the video. So I just have a feel for what's going on. I'm still trying to explore the game. Let's see here. What else can we explain over here? What are the...
Target out of range.
Those appear to be enemies. They are orange. So artillery, interdictor, and artillery. So that's a little bit annoying. We're going to need some of these guys, which should... They're invaders, they're small, so they're not... Artillery isn't that good against them, and they are good against bases. So we're going to queue up...
Not enough
the one invader we can. We're also going to start moving our forces together. One thing to note is that the rovers also repair. So very quickly you'll find that you want to bring one with you in some way. They get targeted pretty quickly, but that's okay. So we're going to, let's see, what do we want to put in here? A protector? We actually don't have...
constructed.
There we go. Let's move you into that fleet. We do need more ships. We don't have them. We are getting energy at a pretty decent rate. 200 I think it's a second or a minute. I forget how it works. It's a minute. Yeah, definitely not a second. I should know that already. Let's see here. Those ships can hang out. We want more. So a couple other things to point out. If they have special abilities, you can use them here. Some of them have different formations you can do. Let's see. Find one that has formations. I think this one does. Yep. So this is a more flyby, neutral. This is a more defensive, and you can tell it to attack. So they're missile barrage. You know, there are various things you can do with this. This is something new. I haven't been able to build a Patriot a mobile tactical. Let's build that. It'll be my first time building it, so it sounds sort of fun. We do have 18, so that's pretty good. Let's also build... There's 2 artilleries here, so let's build a protection thing around it. Build a protection base there. What else do we want to build? Build another interdictor. Soon here we're going to want to upgrade our tech so we can build more things. Whoa! We have enemies. Notice that we're being attacked right now. So we're going to want to move these together. Enemies. Sith. Scythe. Those are small, unfortunately. So what we haven't done is built...
Not enough energy.
Small attack ships yet. But there we go, and you'll see combat down here. One thing you'll notice, that's a red sort of arrow pointing there. Let's get back into the screen here. That red arrow, when it's attacking something, means it's not particularly good at attacking.
Lancer constructed.
So Lancers are our small ship attackers.
Invader lost.
Which we didn't have, because we were worried about destroying those bases.
Not enough energy.
We're going to do an artillery barrage. Hopefully that hurts the Fauna.
Lost.
I don't know what I just lost. Rover lost, okay.
Lancer constructed.
Take out some more ships. Really, we're just trying things out here. I'm gonna do terribly because I'm not paying enough attention.
Rover lost.
Did build a Patriot.
Lancer
intriguing.
lost.
What does the Patriot do for us? Oh, we're moving the Ulysses around. Whoops. No, that's a battleship.
Corsair lost.
There's our Patriot.
Lancer lost.
Just losing ships left and right here. So we'll start to get a feel. The Patriot here, not good at attacking. Oh, look, it's good at attacking a medium one. This one,
station.
There we go. We just lost our one station. So we'll say this is going really poorly for me. But we'll start queuing up some more ships. Hopefully we'll be able to build a couple more. It does look like you can see how many ships of the enemy are in there. So 8, 14, 16. They have a lot of ships. We're going to get run over here.
Taking heavy damage. Invader lost.
I may just open up attack just to show you that while we're dying. So let's see. I have
upgrade complete.
So we just upgraded that tech. So now I should be able to eventually here, if I can afford it, build the Corsair or the Scout.
Invader constructed.
The Katarina, which was my
target unacceptable.
No, can't do that. Oh, so they're just going back and building bases themselves, interestingly enough.
Unit lost.
We just lost a big ship, so there we go. Oh, Katarina has been destroyed. So that was my carrier unit right there. So I just lost the mission because I wasn't paying enough attention, talking to you guys. That's sort of how a mission goes. I'm going to go and replay the first mission, or at least play a little bit of it, so you guys can see what a mission might look like. And then I will call this video done. There we go. Mission log, day 23. We arrived at the Black Zone perimeter. We are looking for a T-cell energy transfer, which we need to get to the zone. So we'll launch the mission. And there'll be a cut screen here. I'll try not to talk too much during it. It's tempting. I do sort of like this, your classic computer image dude.
Admiral Thorensen recording. It's called the Black Zone because it will render sensors and telemetry useless. The result of two dark matter star systems colliding. It's a quagmire of anomalies, debris, cosmic storms, and it's expanding, enveloping our mining colonies.
That
Amid
sounds
rumors
bad.
of Balathan sightings, the area has become a refuge for outlaws. 10 years to the day of the loss of the Ulysses I, Dr. Willow Burke has managed to convince the government to escort a second expedition, this time funded by the Paradigm Research Campaign, to see if these events are linked, and, if possible, to stop them from continuing. It's going to be one of those days.
Just as a note, if you're watching this on YouTube, Fraps is slowing my computer down doing this, so I wouldn't particularly get picky on the performance. Performance when I'm not running Fraps is actually quite nice. Works really smooth. Seems like a pretty well optimized. Haven't had too many issues yet. So we go into the mission. There's always a tip going there. Most of them seem to be pretty basic, but you know, what can you do? Graphics are fine. They look great when you're zoomed out. A little bit more rough.
UCS Olympus, we don't have your position. What's your status? Over. Colonel Edwards reporting. We're having trouble reading you, Ulysses. I had some logs. We can't read your position. Try them again, Lieutenant. Olympus, do you read? The expedition is at the rendezvous coordinates. We cannot proceed without you. We'll need to protect the fleet until support arrives.
So those are
Admiral, they'll be after our
enemies.
T-cells.
Yeah. Better strap in, Dr. Bird. This might get hairy.
Pretty long cutscene.
We're hit. Guidance systems offline. All units.
So of course.
Protect the cargo ships. Choose your targets. Weapons free.
And this is where we get to
Tracy,
actually
get her
play.
back up on the comm ASAP.
This is the first real non-tutorial mission, so you do get a little bit of
Mission
hand-holding.
parameter update. Arrival at Black Zone Outer Rim. To proceed inside, T-cell energy modules must be used for Hephaestus warp gate activation. T-cell cargo convoy must be escorted from depot in
I don't know why it's
Sector 1.
T-cell.
At
Sounds
least
like
one
blood to
container
me.
must survive.
Whatever.
Ulysses 2 has been damaged and is disabled. It must be protected until the UCS Olympus arrives.
And we'll admit the first time I did this, I didn't
Ulysses
think
2
about
will
the
draw the
Ulysses.
enemy fire away from the convoy. Assist when required.
Got it, Hector. T-cell blood. PRC, also, People's Republic of China. So we get 3 small Lancers. Lancers are good against small ships. Here's a bunch of them, so we're just going to go straight in. I don't want to... We want to protect the cargo ships. We're really only being attacked by the small ones right now.
They're singling out targets, so we'll have to
I'm going to
protect
call
each
this
ship
Group 1. You can
individually.
control one like any other RTS.
Mayday,
and
mayday.
it'll make a group.
Olympus, we're under attack. Requesting backup.
Yeah. So enemy
Ulysses
colors,
guidance offline.
ally colors.
Cargo containers in danger.
So we know the enemies are orange or red, or it should be red or yellow. This is just orange to me. I don't know why.
Keep on it, Mr. Tracy.
So we'll focus in on that front troop. They're going to attack the cargo ship. Sort of, I mean, you don't control if they're attacking from the bottom or from the top. And that's when I was really hoping this was going to be more of a home world kind of feel. I didn't get that. You don't get it because there's 3D movement, but it's not really homeworld-esque where you're trying to control the battle in a space, or what you think of maybe in Ender's Game, the final battle scenes. And we should pay attention. There is a large ship coming through. This is a pirate cutlass.
Pirate frigate
They're annoying.
approaching.
But we
Deploying
get
invader class fighters.
2 invaders.
Essential object is taking heavy damage.
Yeah. So the invaders are very effective against large units, so that's good. We're going to actually take the 2 invaders and attack the large unit while we use the small ships to attack the smaller ships. So Lancers attack small because they are just better at it. They do get torn up a little bit. The Lancers get torn up by the big cutlasses there, so we need to watch out for that a little bit. But we are going to lose ships. That's just sort of how it goes, unfortunately. I have not managed to get through this without losing one ship. Camera gets blocked, which is sort of cool. I like that view of it, at least. And then everyone attack, even if you're not effective.
Mission essential object is taking
We
heavy
do get
damage.
support from ships that aren't ours at various points, which is kind of nice. Makes it a lot easier. Group 1, you go after these. You are hurt, that's okay. damage. That's a big deal. Go 2. Can we do a missile barrage? Maybe. So again, this is sort of the first mission. It's not amazingly difficult. I'm playing it on easy, so God only knows that it shouldn't be too difficult. Meanwhile, we have picked up there's a new set of ships coming in. New contacts coming by.
Mission essential object is taking critical damage.
I want you to attack. There you go. 2. Go there. 1. I always want a way to zoom out that I don't have. It's really annoying. But what can you do? Yeah, the frame rate's really bad.
Lancer lost.
And we lost one of our Lancers. That's sad. Not expected, though. Unexpected, though.
Invader lost.
Let's see here. The 2 Lancers, what are you doing? You should be attacking these ships. Come over here.
Invader
Now we're going to get help
lost.
from these guys.
Mission essential object is
Yes,
taking
we are.
critical damage.
All of our supporting ships. We don't get to control them, but they suddenly hang out. So basically we're, you know, handheld.
Lancer lost.
Officers let you do certain things.
Lost.
So, oh, did I lose? All units have been destroyed! So I actually lost it. Again, I'm not paying enough attention. I'm actually talking too much. So I apologize for that. But hopefully that's a little bit of a skirmish, a little bit of a tutorial, the first mission. So hopefully that's a good feel for what this game looks like. Appreciate you checking it out. It's pretty fun. It's not, you know, blow you away exciting, but I was hoping for, I was hoping for a homeworld. I'm getting sort of an RTS tower defense kind of feel to it, which isn't bad, but not exactly what I was expecting. For the amount of money I paid, I think there's 15, 20 missions. That sounds about right. I feel like the skirmish mode could be pretty enjoyable. My major gripe's the controls for the camera. I have a hard time figuring it out. I almost sort of wish it was just a simple plane, because, to be honest, I don't get that much. The 3D is really just in the graphics. So, there you go. That's the first look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.